Good morning. I'm Julia, along with Carlos, Julia, and Chuck here this morning. We're excited because it's Friday around here.
There we go.
But not only that, I mean, amazing weather today and the whole weekend, it looks like.
I know it is cool this morning. I did notice that when I walked the dog. I was like, wait a minute, this is a lot cooler this morning.
Depending on where you are, it's like 10 to 15 degrees cooler.
Yeah.
But I hearken back to last weekend, and especially race day, when it was wonderful. But it was almost a carbon copy of today because we had the really crisp morning, and then, 80-ish. That's as high as we'll get today.
All right, real quick.
Yep.
You walked your dog this morning?
I do. I walk them every morning before I come in.
And a girl.
Yeah,
right,
have to. And I'm like, I don't want any surprises when I come back.
Yeah,
Senator goes in the backyard, and I just, okay.
Literally,
all right, let's go.
they know better.
Yeah.
They know, like,
Yeah.
this is quick. This is not the scenic route.
57 outside as you walk your pooch this morning, 50 in Lafayette and 55 down in North Vernon. So, yeah, depending on where you are, like right now in Indy, we're 8 degrees cooler than yesterday at this time, and this is going to be a glorious day. I know if you're headed out to the Indianapolis Zoo, go. This is about as good as it gets out there, 78 by 2 p.m. Over at Indiana Beach today, in beautiful Monticello and Lake Schaefer, they have done so much to that area. It's just wonderful and inviting. 80 degrees today. If you're going to Holiday World, Splash and Safari, here's my advice. Anytime you go to Holiday World, the first thing you do is get in line for the cheetah chase.
Yes.
That way you'll have time to do everything else. The cheetah chase, that incredible ride, 82 down there. Now for rush hour tonight, temperatures are going to hang right around 80 degrees in Indianapolis. But I know that a lot of you, as you head out to the airport or going out for the weekend, are wondering, what does it look like? 80 today and tomorrow, 83 Sunday. No rain until Monday, so Carlos, you can mow your yard.
I'm going to be mowing it this morning. There you go.
Well, a woman in California went to get a free couch and wound up finding a lot more.
Okay, yeah, she found the couch on Craigslist. Then she looked inside and she found, oh, why not me? Envelopes full of cash. I would love that.
Wow.
Okay, why didn't she stay quiet about that $36,000?
I'm telling you.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe the most surprising part of the story is that the woman actually brought the money back to the people that gave her the couch.
Excuse me?
So,
Good
yeah,
karma.
okay, yeah, this is a good woman, and she said the family actually got the couch from another family member who recently died.
Oh my God.
So they have also found hundreds of dollars hidden around their relative's house since they passed away.
Okay, and so they were so thankful that the woman gave the money back. They ended up giving her $2,200. That's really nice
Gotcha.
as a thank you. Wow.
I've always, like, when somebody, like, returns something and they, like, here's $4,000 and they go, oh, thank you, I'm
Here's
going to buy
20.
you lunch. Yeah, right? You're like, no, I need half.
Thank you.
So that's good that they gave
but
her that kind of money.
If
That's good.
if it's in your heart to give it back, then you're probably not expecting any of it anyway. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, you would just keep quiet about it. The news would never know about the money that you found. We would just never,
But this woman is an awesome person.
yes, and this is a family member too. You can't, like, like, come on now,
Where'd you get the BMW? I don't know.
It's kind of a generational thing,
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah.
it? Where
I think
people
so.
didn't, some generations didn't put their money in banks because
Yeah,
they
So
not
it
to
doesn't
give a
so-
lot away,
Yeah.
okay? But I grew up in the 50s and 60s, right? And most of the parents of my friends and me grew up in the Depression. And so they had nothing
Yeah.
and didn't trust banks, so they hid money.
I could see that.
everywhere.
That's, it doesn't surprise me if they found money other places. My grandma always, when she comes, she's like, you're always supposed to keep money in your top drawer. And I'm like, okay, Grandma. She's like, why don't you have any cash? Why don't you have anything at home? And I'm like, I just don't keep cash. She's like, you always need cash at home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. So
I do keep cash, and then I go to find it, and it's gone because I have 2 teenagers.
Then they're like,
so
I know where the cash
I never
is at.
have cash.
Yeah.
All right, so we were talking about Kelly Green earlier today. She's got her Going Green segment, which we love, but it's National Trail Day, like on Saturday.
Yeah.
But so to precede that,
Yes.
today is National Donut Day.
Oh, well, there you go.
You got to have the donut, then you go on the trail.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
it's a fun holiday. It's celebrated
Burn it off.
twice a year, by the way, because once isn't
I
enough.
thought so, because
Yeah.
I feel like we already had a National Donut Day, but that makes sense, because I feel like it just wasn't that long ago.
Well, the first one is today. The second one is November 5th.
Oh.
All right, well, several places are offering special deals. This is the part you want to hear about. They're giving some donuts away free of charge. A Rise and Roll in Greenwood, which is amazing. So they have a limited amount of free donuts that they'll be giving away this morning.
Okay, so national chains like Krispy Kreme, one of my favorites, they're also handing out donuts too. Yeah.
Can I
Why not?
interrupt just real quick?
Please.
So National Donut Day is a big day for the Salvation Army. They
Okay.
basically made donuts popular in the United States. And all the Salvation Army chapters around the United States today will be passing out free donuts at
Awesome.
specific locations. And they use the original recipe back decades and decades ago for those donuts.
Is it, do you recall, if you had one, is it a yeast or is it a cake?
It's a cake
That's what I
donut, which is
wondered.
what they start. Yeast came later,
Yeah, okay.
You a cake
Wondered.
donut or a yeast donut person?
Yeast.
Yeast, okay.
Nachos.
That's right.
No
She's
interest in
like,
sweet.
I'm
Hey,
not
listen,
a big sweets
real quick,
person.
at
You like
Ri-
savory.
The Rise and Roll Originals are amazing, but they have at Rise and Roll, they have a chocolate covered donut with peanut butter filling on the inside, like a whipped peanut butter filling.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I mean, come on. we're done. I mean, it's amazing. So there you go. So enjoy National Donut Day today.
Yes. Well, also starting today, you're going to notice some very strange happenings in downtown Indianapolis because it is the return of PopCon.
Yeah, it's my people. Yeah, my fellow geeks. The event is back for its 9th year at the Convention Center. You can enjoy family-friendly activities like VR gaming, Lego displays, laser tag, escape room. I mean, everything that I love is going to be at this place.
Yeah,
It's
so
great.
you need to get over
I
there
need to
with
get
the
over there,
kids.
yeah.
It runs through Sunday. Tickets start at $30 for adults and $5 for kids.
Now, I know obviously the name and there's two different things, but PopCon and Comic-Con, two different
Different
things.
things.
But I know that one, but you just like, oh, you dress up at both events. But PopCon is just pretty much all things pop culture.
Pop
So it
culture.
could be
Right.
anything like,
TV shows, movies, gaming.
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there we go. And what we heard earlier this week, John Durant did a good piece. I guess they call it the geek culture, and it's big here in Indiana. So there you go. I didn't
Geeks
grow
are
up alone.
strong with us.
Yeah, the force is strong with us. There we go. New episode of Kenobi comes out on Disney Plus today. Just to nerd out on you guys real quick. There you go. All right, so we've got a beautiful weekend in store.
We do. 80 today and tomorrow, 83 on Sunday. And by the way, Kelly will be with you today on 13 News at noon. If you don't have a TV nearby, of course, you can stream it live on your mobile device.
Sure can. All right. Well, thanks for being with us here. For Chuck, Jalea, Carlos, and myself, we say have a great weekend, be safe, and we'll see you back here on Monday.
And sure. He might be stalking you and knows all your deets.
Yeah, if he does, then he's
I've got my IFB in now. So, all right. Are you gonna produce for us, MT? Well, yeah. Well, you're standing there. Well, I know that I've got expert Dre on the gimbal. I gotcha. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. You're right. Thank you. So I'll go over what we'll do is iris down, please. Okay. And white balance.
I think that's about right. Use the gain. Ask how it looks.
How's it look now, Mac? Mac?
That should be about.
Does it look okay? Still looks orange.
All right, try. Hit this one.
It's because I'm so tan.
How about now?
Iris back up.
And use the gain. How about now?
How about now? There you go.
Okay.
He seems satisfied. Okay, so we still, Chris,